We are talking about the RedBull Flugtag competition today. It's happening in the Twin Cities this weekend. You may not be familiar with it. It's actually a one-of-a-kind competition, human-powered flying vessels. And we have one right here, and we're going to visit with Lee Barnett. And this is who? Quacky?
Quacky Chan.
Quacky Chan. All right, well, I want to start with what this competition is in case people are not familiar with it.
So RedBull Flugtag is exactly like you said, everyone builds a human-powered vessel and you get pushed off of the dock at 30 feet into this year it'll be in St. Paul at Harriet Island into the Mississippi.
Okay, it seems kind of silly, kind of funny, but I actually think you probably have to be kind of smart to put something together.
There are actually the 40 teams that we compete against. 38 to almost all 40 of them have at least one engineer, if not multiple engineers on their teams. The design process, building, everything, and it all has to be almost a green type of environment. Everything has to float and it has to be able to be pulled out of the Mississippi as well.
Incredible. Okay, so I actually heard that you guys were kind of volunteered for this competition to see if you guys could make it by your girlfriends and wives. Is that true?
Yes, we came up with an idea and thought about it and were put to the test of doing it. So we had some meeting of the minds and got together and decided we were going to do it.
Okay, well, so tell us a little bit more about Quacky Chan then. How'd you come up with it?
Quacky Chan, he does his own stunts. He is a duck who actually, his story is that he landed in Fargo in one of the drainage ditches that we have here. We are actually taking him after a rehab out to St. Paul to get him to fly, get him flying again. As you can see, he's quite large, quite long. He is 20 feet by 24 feet, made primarily of PVC and PEX tubing, reinforced. We have a polystyrene head that we hand carved, and everything else is handmade and hand put together.
Incredible. Okay, so are you the brains or the beauty behind this operation?
Just the voice. Neither. Yeah, just the voice.
Okay, I love it. How are you feeling before we move on to your competition? You have competition here in Fargo as well.
We do have some competition.
How are you feeling about Quacky?
Oh, we're ready. Come fly with us.
Okay, let's move on over to your competition because you were kind of encouraged to do this, and then came, who do we have over here? Ode to Grumpy Cat. And you guys all know each other. This is awesome. Teams from all over, 40 teams, but 2 are coming out of Fargo, and we have Jolie Madsen with us now. Can you tell us the background as to how Quacky Chan started, and now you guys all know each other. Where did Ode to Grumpy Cat come from?
Right. So we have a book club, and one of our book club meetings, Jamie B came about, and she said, you know, my husband is starting this Flugtag team and they're gonna be flying this aircraft, and why don't we have some competition and start a girls team? So we decided that we are gonna one-up them, and why not do cats and laser pointers? So Ode to Grumpy Cat came from that.
Are you guys crazy cat ladies?
You know, some of us are.
That's all right. That's maybe like your superpower. Okay,
Exactly.
so we found out all about what's going to make Quacky Chan work. Tell us a little bit more about your human-powered vessel.
So we have Grumpy Cat, and he is on the face of our coffin that we are going to be pushing. And then Jamie is going to be flying our homemade hang glider. So our goal is for it to outlast Quacky Chan. So we'll see how it goes on Saturday.
Okay, so there's a lot of competition out there. Is it most important just to beat them, or really to prove yourself to all of the teams?
I mean, number one, we really want to beat the better halves, but our goal would be to get number one. But we'll take it if we beat our better halves.
And I asked the better halves over there. So is this? It seems kind of silly. Seems like, but you need to have some smarts.
Oh, we do. Luckily, most of us come from a world of, healthcare, so there's no engineers, but luckily there's YouTube and Google, so that's what we have going for us.
All right, well, I love it. A little competition, Ode to Grumpy Cat and Quacky Chan. I guess we'll have to wait and see who wins this weekend. Quite the competition in the Twin Cities, the RedBull Flugtag. I'm having a hard time even saying that. It's going to be fun. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be right back.